Welcome to Paris, the jewel of European culture and history that will transport you through the centuries with every step you take. Have you ever wondered how to make the most of a day in this city? Get ready to embark on an exciting journey through the most iconic places in Paris. In just 24 hours, I will immerse you in the cultural richness that makes this city a unique destination in the world. Don't miss out on this unforgettable experience that Paris has prepared for you. Centuries ago, Paris was known as the epicenter of the Enlightenment and the French Revolution, two movements that shaped Western history and culture. However, as the years passed, Paris evolved into a cosmopolitan metropolis that remains a beacon of culture, art, and romance. Its inhabitants, known for their style and sophistication, have contributed to making Paris one of the most iconic cities in the world. The city has preserved its historical architecture, from the majestic Eiffel Tower to the beautiful bridges over the Seine, which bears silent witness to the city's history. From its elegant boulevards to its renowned museums and world-class cuisine, Paris is a living testament to the beauty and charm that only this city can offer. Paris, the capital of France, is a destination that dazzles with its cultural and historical wealth, attracting travelers from all over the world. Nicknamed the City of Light due to its prominent role in the Enlightenment and the French Revolution, Paris offers a wide range of tourist experiences. From immersing yourself in its deep cultural heritage to savoring its exquisite cuisine and absorbing its charming atmosphere, this city has something for everyone. Join us on this exciting journey as we explore its iconic landmarks, enjoy its delicious food, and immerse ourselves in the energy that makes it unique in the world. Get ready to have an unforgettable day in Paris. Let's begin the adventure. Once we arrive in Paris, we'll need to find a place to stay. Fortunately, when it comes to accommodations, Paris offers a wide variety of options to suit different tastes and budgets. From boutique hotels in the heart of the city to charming apartments in historic neighborhoods, visitors to Paris can find accommodation that best suits their needs and preferences. Popular areas to stay in Paris include Le Marais, a historic neighborhood full of medieval charm, Saint-Germain-des-Prés, a bohemian district known for its intellectual atmosphere, and Montmartre, an artistic neighborhood with panoramic views from the Hill of the Sacred Heart Basilica. As for getting around, Paris has an efficient public transportation system that includes the metro, buses, and trams, making it easy to navigate the city. I hope you've rested because an exciting day lies ahead. We start our day in Paris with a delicious French breakfast at a charming local coffee shop. This breakfast will immerse you in Parisian culinary culture and give you the energy you need to explore the city. Some interesting options include croissant. This classic French pastry is a flaky delight typically served with butter and jam. Its crispy texture and delicate flavor are irresistible. A cup of hot and frothy coffee with milk is the perfect complement to your croissant. If you prefer something heartier, you can try an omelet filled with cheese, mushrooms, or ham. It's a delicious and filling breakfast. Our exciting adventure begins at the Basilica of the Sacred Heart, a destination that will transport us through time and Parisian culture. This imposing basilica, located atop the hill of Montmartre, is not only an iconic landmark of Paris, but also a guiding light of spirituality, art, and architectural beauty. The history surrounding the Basilica of the Sacred Heart is as fascinating as its architecture. Its construction began in 1875 as an act of penance and reconciliation after the turbulent times of the Franco-Prussian War and the Paris Commune. This national vow to build a place of worship on top of Montmartre as a gesture of hope and unity gave rise to this magnificent structure. Speaking of architecture, the basilica is an impressive example of Romanesque Byzantine style. Its white limestone facade contrasts with the Parisian sky and stands majestically above the city. Inside, you'll immerse yourself in a world of beauty and spirituality with mosaics and stained glass windows depicting religious stories and a statue of the Sacred Heart of Jesus on its main altar. But the experience doesn't end with spiritual contemplation. The Basilica of the Sacred Heart is located in the bohemian neighborhood of Montmartre, which has been a haven for renowned artists like Picasso and Van Gogh. After exploring the basilica, you can stroll through its cobbled streets, enjoy the artistic atmosphere, and visit the Place du Tertre, where local artists exhibit their works and create outdoor portraits. Additionally, the location atop Montmartre provides the opportunity to enjoy breathtaking panoramic views of Paris. From here, you can admire the Eiffel Tower, the Triumphal Arch, the river scene, and other iconic landmarks that stretch before you. Our next destination is the Louvre Museum, one of the most famous and largest museums in the world. Located in the heart of Paris, it is a true cultural and artistic treasure that deserves a visit. Its history spans centuries, from its origins as a medieval fortress to its transformation into a magnificent royal palace, and finally into a public museum in 1793. This historical legacy is reflected not only in the masterpieces it houses, but also in its impressive and diverse architecture, blending medieval, Renaissance, and modern elements. The Louvre's collections are astonishingly diverse, encompassing multiple continents and eras. From Egyptian sculptures and Greek and Roman antiquities to Renaissance paintings and masterpieces of Romanticism and Neoclassicism, this museum offers a deep insight into the evolution of art throughout history. Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile, is an undisputed highlight, but you must also explore the majestic Venus de Milo and the striking winged Victory of Samothrace. The Louvre's building itself is a work of architectural art. The glass pyramid in its central courtyard, designed by IMP, is an iconic symbol of Paris and a modern marvel that contrasts perfectly with the surrounding historical architecture. Our next stop is the Latin Quarter of Paris, a historically and culturally enriching place. This lively corner of the city is known for its close connection to education and culture, hosting the venerable University of La Sorbonne and attracting great thinkers and artists over the centuries. The Latin Quarter also offers a rich artistic scene and charming architecture in its cobblestone streets. Additionally, it is a culinary paradise where you can enjoy authentic French food, from croissants to crepes, in cozy cafes and bistros. In the evening, the neighborhood comes to life with a vibrant nightlife, with bars and clubs offering live music and entertainment for those looking to experience Paris's lively nightlife scene. It's time to enjoy famous French cuisine with a lunch at a charming café or brasserie in the Latin Quarter. Paris is known for its refined gastronomy and delicious dishes. Some options you can try include ratatouille. This is a vegetarian dish full of flavor, with fresh and healthy ingredients like eggplant, zucchini, bell peppers, and seasoned with aromatic herbs that will transport you to the heart of the French Provence. It's an excellent choice for those looking for a light and nutritious meal. French onion soup. This soup is a perfect example of the comforting simplicity of French cuisine. The combination of caramelized onions, Gruyere cheese, and beef broth creates a delicious and warm blend that's perfect for chilly days. Another option is coq au vin, a Parisian dish that embodies the essence of French cuisine, flavor, tradition, and culinary excellence. This exquisite delicacy features chicken pieces slow-cooked in a luxurious red wine sauce, along with smoked bacon, mushrooms, and aromatic herbs. Next place we'll visit is the Triumphal Arch, undoubtedly one of the most iconic and recognizable monuments in the world. It was built to commemorate the military victories of the French Revolution and the Napoleonic Empire, and is located in the center of the city at Place Charles de Gaulle. The construction of the Triumphal Arch was ordered by Napoleon Bonaparte in 1806 after his victory at Austerlitz, although it was not completed until 1836, long after his fall from power. The arch is adorned with bas-reliefs depicting scenes of French battles and victories. At the base of the arch lies the tomb of the unknown soldier, honoring unidentified French soldiers who died in the First World War. One of the most impressive experiences the Triumphal Arch offers is the opportunity to ascend to its terrace. From there, visitors can enjoy a spectacular panoramic view of the Champs-Élysées Avenue and much of the city of Paris. The view is especially stunning at night when the avenue and Paris's iconic monuments are illuminated, creating a magical and romantic cityscape. In addition to the panoramic view, the Triumphal Arch also houses a museum inside that tells the story of the monument's construction and its significance in French history. Visitors can learn about the architecture of the arch, its decoration, and the historical events that have taken place there. Our upcoming destination is the Palace of Versailles, a gem of 17th century art and architecture located just outside Paris, in the town of Versailles. This magnificent palace, once the residence of the kings of France, is an iconic symbol of the French monarchy and a testimony to its grandeur and luxury. The Palace of Versailles is especially known for having been the home of Louis XIV, also known as the Sun King. Under his reign, extensive renovations and expansions were carried out on the palace and its gardens, transforming it into the impressive complex it is today. One of the highlights of the visit is the magnificent Hall of Mirrors. This hall, with its ceiling adorned with paintings and mirrors framed in gold, is a true display of opulence. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles, which ended First World War, was signed here, giving the palace an even deeper historical and political significance. The gardens of Versailles are equally impressive. Stretching over vast acres, these geometrically designed gardens with fountains, statues, and flower beds are a feast for the senses. Visitors can stroll through the gardens, enjoy water shows at the fountains, and explore the hidden corners that make this place truly charming. The following destination is the Eiffel Tower, undoubtedly one of the most iconic and recognized monuments in the world. Located in the heart of Paris, it rises majestically above the city's skyline, attracting millions of visitors every year. This iconic wrought iron structure was designed by engineer Gustave Eiffel and built for the 1889 Paris Universal Exposition, which celebrated the centenary of the French Revolution. At the time, the Eiffel Tower was a revolutionary engineering feat, as it became the world's tallest structure, standing at 324 meters, including its antenna. Initially, the Eiffel Tower was met with controversy, but over time, it became an iconic symbol of Paris and all of France. The Eiffel Tower is composed of more than 18,000 wrought iron pieces and is a masterpiece of structural engineering. Climbing the Eiffel Tower is an unforgettable experience for visitors, as it offers unparalleled panoramic views of Paris from its various observation levels. From the top of the tower, you can admire some of the city's most iconic landmarks, such as the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe, the River Seine, and Notre Dame Cathedral. In addition to being a spectacular viewpoint, the Eiffel Tower also houses restaurants, gift shops, and a rich history showcased in a museum dedicated to Gustave Eiffel and the tower's construction. Our final destination takes us to Notre Dame Cathedral, one of the most iconic and revered architectural treasures in Paris. This majestic Gothic cathedral has been a focal point of Parisian history for over 8 centuries and is a masterpiece that combines spirituality and art in a fascinating way. The construction of Notre Dame began in 1163 and was completed in the 14th century. Its impressive facade features rich ornamentation of sculptures and architectural details that narrate biblical stories and medieval tales. The famous gargoyles and grotesques that adorn the facade give the cathedral a distinctive and evocative appearance. One of Notre Dame's most outstanding features is its colorful and magnificent stained glass windows, which filter light through a dazzling palette of colors inside the church. These windows tell biblical stories and depict religious scenes in a stunning and moving way. Upon entering the cathedral, visitors are awestruck by the grandeur of its interior. The space is dominated by massive pillars and Gothic vaults that soar towards the sky, creating a sense of majesty and spirituality. The high altar and choir are impressive examples of Gothic craftsmanship, and the cathedral's organ is one of the largest and oldest in the world. Despite the challenges it has faced, including a devastating fire in 2019, Notre Dame Cathedral remains a lasting symbol of French history and culture, as well as a place of spiritual and artistic significance that attracts visitors from around the world. Its beauty and legacy continue to captivate those who have the opportunity to explore this architectural treasure in the heart of Paris. To conclude this exciting day, we head to the banks of the Seine River for a nighttime cruise. During the cruise, you can enjoy illuminated views of Paris's most iconic monuments, such as the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and Notre Dame Cathedral, while having dinner. This is a perfect time to relax and contemplate the beauty of Paris at night. With this, our thrilling day in Paris comes to an end. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the city's top tourist destinations, and that you've experienced the diversity and cultural richness that Paris has to offer. I hope this video has inspired you to visit Paris and immerse yourself in its beauty, history, and sophistication. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this tour. Until the next adventure in any corner of the world,